What are some tricks used by police officers that most people never notice? 1. I once speed past a cop who was parked on the side of the road. I saw him in my mirror start to move. I quickly turned into a gas station hoping to avoid a ticket. It didn't work. He followed me in. After running my license, he was very friendly. We talked and even joked around. He said he was letting me off with a warning. I thanked him. Then he asked why I pulled into the gas station. I said I was getting cigarettes. I believe that had I had said I was trying to avoid him, then he would have arrested me for evading. I believe him being nice and personable was an act to get me to relax and be honest. 2. Learned this from my brother and reinforced by my lawyer. In an interrogation they will say you look/seem to be an intelligent person. Most people will think they need to prove them right and display they are intelligent. By talking. Wrong. Say nothing at all. Don't even say thanks. It will end up being a staring contest. You will know you won when they put you in the pokey for a night. Thinking a night in the slammer will loosen your lips. Or put in a cell with a well-known loose-lipped ship-sinking informant. Thinking you may tell your cellmate something. Even a public defender lawyer may be a plant from the DA's office. Wait it out. Saying nothing. If you make a call and it's not to your lawyer, call a relative or friend so someone knows where you are in case you end up disappearing from being forgotten in the process. If they don't book you before putting you in a cell, there is no proof you were ever there. 3. This answer is about things that happened in the 1980s. This one, like all the rest, is a dirty trick. If the police want to pull you over for being under the influence, they will get behind you and follow for a while. When they think you have noticed them, they will start to weave back and forth slightly. What this does is, when most people look in the rear view mirror and see the police swerving in their minds subconsciously, it's not the police doing it, they think they are the one doing it. This is because when you are looking in the mirror you are focused on them and not the road. So it looks like you are not staying still. As soon as you start weaving back and forth, that's when the blue lights come on. They use this so that the camera will catch you doing it, so they will have probable cause to pull you over. And probable cause to assume you are under the influence. Here comes the field sobriety test, and the test that every lawyer will tell you not to take. Do not blow in that machine. Exclamation mark ever. Exclamation mark even if you are stone cold sober. Exclamation mark trust me. 4. Here's a curious one I heard about years ago in my city. Police posed as homeless guys and hung out on street corners checking out the cars that stopped at intersections. As I heard it explained, it's a perfect way to inspect cars and people for any signs of criminal activity. You're up a little higher, can look down into the cars to inspect, and typically, the people in the cars never look at those homeless guys on street corners examining their cars. As it turns out, I had a chance to confirm this. For decades I worked a homeless Sunday breakfast at my church. Lots of opportunities to talk with the boys on the boulevards and learn about life on the streets. I asked several one Sunday if this police/homeless/street corner story was true, and several quickly confirmed. While the police always dressed down for this assignment, the homeless boys said there were a couple of ways to identify them. First, look at their shoes. They said the cops wore the more expensive athletic shoes in case they needed to chase someone down, and typically much nicer and newer kicks than a homeless dude could afford. Next tip was to just watch them right after the cars passed. If they grabbed their collar and began talking into their shirt, they were alerting a police cruiser down the street for possible suspects. Their main complaint about this was that the cops always took the best corners for spare change. What I don't know is what the cops did with any cash they received. 5. There is a trick to get around the Fifth Amendment and get people to confess so it is not a